David, yesterday the talk was we have to just focus on the game.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else to say, really. I understand that you guys have questions, but there's no comment from my part on any of that stuff. You see it happening in other series, all that stuff. The league's there to take care of it when they feel like they have to. And for us, I think it's just a matter of dealing with our emotions after any losses, any wins. You got to find a way to turn the page and be better next game. And we will do that tonight.
You guys have been good at doing that. Why is this been so?
I mean, I think it comes from our coaching staff, too, just kind of seeing them the next day. We work either in video or obviously we don't skate too much in playoffs, but any time that they have with us, they work with us to try and find little areas that we can expose a little bit better. And just their attitude, the way they are. And I think from our leadership group, everyone that's been around for many years, obviously winning helps with that. You kind of stay level-headed even more, and you move on.
Dave, who knows when he's back, but what's it like to see Torrey Kerr go?
Yeah. No, it's good. I have a great chemistry with him on the power play, and he's obviously a guy that we miss a lot. I miss him a lot. He gives me a lot of good looks all over the ice. I mean, he's been a great power play guy his whole career. And, yeah, it's great to see him on the ice.
David, any thoughts on Kadri's story last night? Kadri saying he'd been threatened by, I guess, fans. Just
What's that? What was the question? Sorry?
Nazem Kadri, last night there was a story saying that he had been threatened by.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. We don't want that to happen, obviously. But hopefully it's been taken care of. And, yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it at that. Like, you don't want to see that happen to anybody for any reason.
I wanted to ask you about the offense. You had a lot of good chances, but only a couple goals. Are you okay with where the offense is with this?
I think we can be better. I think we can be better as far as, I mean, obviously scoring goals, but just the way to do it, like just kind of making sure. I think that's something we definitely looked at yesterday. Spending more time making it harder on them, just like kind of we did game 2. I thought we did a lot of it too. Game 3, just not enough. We had looks. I had a couple looks myself that early in the game 1, the puck rolls on me. This one I'm not as mad. I had one in the third period, kind of a 3-on-2, and I kind of see my spot. I just missed the net. That's one where you definitely want to hit the net, give yourself a chance. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Hey, David, going back to that, dealing with your emotions and stuff.
Yeah.
What you learned in 2019 when that glove pass
Yeah.
happened, I remember how calm and composed you guys were after that
Yeah.
game and didn't let it rattle you.
Yeah, I know it's a
Similar thing for you?
absolutely. It's a great question. Something that we've talked about, how we dealt with that at the time. We just moved on right after the game, and it's over with. There's nothing we can do. We have plenty of confidence in Hoos to do the job, and he was one of our top players this year as well. And obviously, we're looking forward to see how he plays, and we need him to have a great game. But definitely, the experience that we learned from that year, obviously, that was in conference final. That was even harder to pill to swallow almost. And then we found a way to turn the page on that, and we won all 3 games after that. So I'm not saying that we'll necessarily do that. This team is really solid over there, but we're definitely looking to move on and play a similar way.
David, how did you see Billy make the most of the opportunities he had this year?
Yeah.
We talk a lot about the compete level. For a guy who's maybe a little soft-spoken, how would you describe his compete level as competitive?
Yeah, no, I mean, it started even last year. Obviously, it was his first year in the NHL. He had a lot of things to learn, just dealing with the schedule, the mental grind, how good the players are in this league at shooting the puck, all that stuff. He went home over the summer, worked really hard. You could tell his attitude, his composure, everything was better. His practices were very sharp early in the year. He got more chances to play this year. He did a good job every single time. He's built his game, built confidence with the organization, obviously, to the point where he was playing most games towards the end of the year. And yeah, it's exciting. He's a guy that even I said that before, going back to 2019, he was a black ace. He was around the guys, just funny guy to be around. Him and I like to go at it a little bit, chirp each other off the ice for many little things, and we have a lot of fun as a group and with him.
What's he like on game day? Is he pretty quiet, or do you look at going along on game day?
Yeah. I mean, not much. I think most goalies on game days, you just kind of go off of what they want to get accomplished. Same thing with like the morning skate. All right, and I always go out to warm up the goalies, and obviously you try to put in the spot that they expected and things like that, but give them confidence early and go from there.
What's a classic Billy who's so chirp, either you to him or him to you?
I don't want to get into this. I can't.
David, for some of the things that might not show up if a fan looks at the box score, your line, what you guys are doing, but especially what O'Reilly's doing defensively, how would you describe being able to do this?
Yeah, it's awesome. We've done a good job so far. We've found a way to score goals as well, and that's important, but we got to keep doing it. And it's almost like I think we go into each and every game and we forget what we've done in the past and we want to do it again. And I know that O'Reilly is definitely looking to do the same thing again tonight. It's a special chance for me to play with him. I've said that for 4 years now, but I still believe it. Just to get the chance to play against the guys that we're playing against and then finding a way through that to not only try and shut them down, but find offense on the other side and stay composed within the game, because we get a lot of D-zone faceoffs. We get a lot of shifts in the D-zone where you're just trying to kind of neutralize them a little bit and not give them too much. And sometimes it can feel draining. It can feel like you don't get as much of your game going the way that you want maybe other games during the season, regular season-wise. But it's about winning the game right now, and it's an exciting challenge for us every night, and Booch has done a good job with us, I thought, too.
Is this as much chemistry as you felt with the Stanley side as they are with a guy or on a line?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's almost like instant. Like from the very first game I've ever played with him, I just kind of had a special feeling. Very much, I mentioned it before in the past, but very much like Getzlaf in Anaheim, when I played with him, I had never felt like kind of a guy that, I don't know, just kind of found me in different areas of the ice where I always had chances. I felt like we could build the game in a winning way where it wasn't just about scoring goals, but the way we're going to play, we're going to end up scoring, and we're going to be able to do it against some of the top players on the other side. And again, it's about showing it again tonight.
How exciting has this playoff experience been for you so far?
Good. It's exciting time of the year, and I just try to enjoy and win the games.
Are you excited for Husso today, and have you talked to him at all?
Yeah, a little bit, but he's been good for us the whole year, so like it's pretty normal. He's on the net, so.
Is he? The other players say he's pretty quiet. Is he pretty quiet around you as well, or no? Because I guess you get to talk your native language around him.
Yeah, sometimes he's pretty quiet, but like it depends. Like maybe in game days we don't talk that much, but otherwise he talks a lot, for me at least.
How would you describe his competitive level, just the kind of competitor that you guys have in both guys, Jordan and Billy, but especially Billy, what kind of a competitor is he?
Like he want to win. It's all about winning for him, I think, and he want to be good and he want to be best, like the both goalies. And that's it.
Nico, what do you want to see out of you guys tonight defensively? You played pretty good defense so far, but what do you want to see out of your squad?
The same thing we've been doing, like all of 5 guys coming back and stop at the D zone and work together, and it's been pretty good so far, but we need to keep going, doing that, and defense with all 5 guys.
Why do you think you guys have been so good at making adjustments and bouncing back, whether it's good or bad, but especially after losses, you guys have been incredibly good at turning the page a little bit?
Maybe not go like too low or too high on the games after the games. You just need to reset and get back to work.
How's it been for you when they go, which they do a lot with 7D and not knowing exactly who your partner might be and how we'd be going out?
I think it's been good so far. Like I've been playing the whole year with the different keepers, so it's nothing new, and like I don't mind it.
Was there a difference in how you prepare for a game with Billy versus Vinny on his puck handling and their ability to play the puck to you guys?
Not really. No, like I don't thought about it too much, like who's on the net, but yeah, like I think they both are like good with the puck, so I just do the same thing with the both goalies.
What you play a decent amount with Borchuk, so what's it been like being paired with him?
It's good. Like he's a very good player, good defense, D-man. I think it's been working pretty good.